1 year ago, I filmed a video in this very building at Enviroway in Saskatoon talking about how the immigration backlog was directly hurting our Saskatoon economy. This bottle manufacturing plant sat empty for over a year. The machines were here in boxes in a quiet building. All that was missing was the technician from India who knew how to set up these machines and get them running. Of course, he had to wait for a visa to work in Canada. It took 18 months for his paperwork to process. In the meantime, this Saskatoon business was burning money and wasting opportunity. Now, a year and a half later, this bottle plant is finally in full operation, creating jobs here in Saskatoon and making products that would otherwise be imported from countries like China. And that's all thanks to Zell, who after months of waiting for a visa was finally able to get to Saskatoon and assemble this machinery. The business is a success, and Enviroway continues to grow and manufacture products locally. But consider how much impact the immigration backlog has on businesses like this across Canada. Currently, the federal government has over 2 million applications in the queue, with 800,000 of them waiting longer than they should be. And this list keeps growing. People are waiting months, sometimes over a year, just for the government to push papers around in Ottawa. Newcomers already employed in Canada are having their work permits expire simply because the government is unable to process their paperwork in a timely manner. Then businesses end up waiting on a critical person with a specialized skill or knowledge, like the technician here at Enviroway. And this costs them money. I'm sure some businesses have even shut down because they aren't big enough to absorb months of expenses with no revenues. As Conservatives, we will bring home powerful paychecks for Canadian workers. We will fix our broken immigration system so businesses don't have to lose money for months waiting for the government to process paperwork. Businesses like Enviroway want to create good manufacturing jobs here in Saskatoon instead of importing products from places like China. And the government should be bending over backwards to help. This is why we need a new Conservative government. Pierre Poilievre will bring home good jobs for Canadians and powerful Canadian paychecks to build our Canadian economy. Let's bring it home.